Hello and welcome back. You're watching Daily V News broadcast. And coming up are today's headlines.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng wrapped up state-level friendship visit to Cambodia. Vietnam seeks international support in the fight against avian influenza. Vietnam attended the 100th section of the International Organization for Migration Council in Switzerland.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng concluded his state-level friendship visit to Cambodia on December 8th. At the end of the visit, the two sides issued a joint statement as follows.
The two sides reaffirmed their resolve to maintain and promote the traditional and valuable friendship and transfer it to younger generations. They agreed to increase high-level visits and comprehensive cooperation between their legislative and executive bodies, as well as expand cooperation and mutual assistance between mass organizations and localities, especially those along the borderline. The two sides stressed the importance of economic cooperation and committed to expand and improve efficiency of economic cooperation in order to match with the aspirations and potential of both nations. They agreed to continue expanding cooperation in science, technology, education, training, culture, arts, healthcare, tourism and sports, and environmental protection. The two sides agreed to step up cooperation in maintaining political security and combating transnational crimes, illegal immigration, as well as searching, unearthing and repatriating remains of Vietnamese soldiers who died in Cambodia. The two sides also pledged to effectively implement border treaties, agreements and pacts, along with speeding up land border demarcation and marker planting, building a common borderline of peace, friendship, cooperation and sustainable development.
The government held a conference also on December 8th to review the restructuring of state-owned enterprises in the 2001 and 2010 period. Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng, along with the two Deputy Prime Ministers, Hoàng Trung Hải and Vũ Văn Ninh, co-chaired the conference.
Over the past decade, a total of 4,757 state-owned enterprises were restructured, of which nearly 3,388 were equitized. 20 corporations were transformed into 11 economic groups, while wholly state-owned enterprises were turned into one-member limited liability companies. At present, the state still holds 100% of capital in 101 groups and corporations and 2 commercial banks. The Steering Committee for Enterprise Reform and Development said, in the coming time, the nation will focus on disseminating viewpoints, objectives, tasks, and measures regarding the restructuring and development of state-run enterprises. Right in 2011, the country will approve a plan to restructure, reform, and equitize state-owned enterprises of ministries, agencies, and localities.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development hosted a conference in Hanoi on December 8th with a view to consult international partners in the fight against avian and human pandemic influenza.
The conference aimed to call for international support for Vietnam's fight against bird and human influenza and kick off the Integrated National Action Program on Avian Influenza, Pandemics Preparedness and Other Emerging Infectious Diseases in the 2011-2015 period. The program was mapped out to provide a comprehensive roadmap to maintain achievements and step up the fight against avian influenza and other diseases transmitted from animals to humans. At the conference, partners pledged to assist Vietnam in controlling bird flu and infected cases in humans and conducting preparedness for new possible pandemics. By March 2011, Vietnam reported 119 infection cases of type A flu among humans. Of the patients, 59 persons had died.
Vietnam on the Path of Renewal is the theme of an exhibition which opened at the Ho Chi Minh Museum in Hanoi on December 8th. Let's see the images.
The exhibition displays more than 200 documents and objects. It is designed to promote the values of archived documents in the process of national construction and defense. The exhibition provides visitors with an overview about Vietnam's strong development over the past 25 years, with the most important milestone being the 6th National Congress of the Communist Party of Vietnam in December 1986. It also introduces visitors to the guidelines, policies, and renewal measures of the party and state, as well as the country's renewal achievements in all fields, including economics, science, technology, society, control, defense, and diplomacy.
And the 6th Conference on Trade, Investment, and Tourism Promotion of the Development Triangle between Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam took place in Attapeu province of Laos on December 7th.
The conference was attended by officials from relevant ministries and agencies of the three countries and representatives from 13 provinces in the Development Triangle. Participants agreed that over the past years, relevant ministries and agencies of the three nations have coordinated closely in addressing difficulties and creating favorable conditions for trade, investment, and tourism activities. To boost the development of the triangle, the delegates put forward an array of solutions, focusing on speeding up the implementation of cooperation agreements and building new ones. The concerned parties are urged to remove difficulties for businesses and speed up the synchronous implementation of the Master Plan on Cambodia-Laos-Vietnam Development Triangle.
Also on December 7th, the Youth Forum of the Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam Development Triangle opened in the Lao province of Attapeu.
At the forum, young people from the three countries affirmed that consolidating and strengthening solidarity, cooperation, and mutual assistance are an important factor to ensure the stability and development in each country and the region. The delegates exchanged experience and affirmed their determination to boost cooperation in the development triangle in various fields, including trade, investment, and tourism. The forum was part of the 7th Conference of the Joint Coordination Committee for the Vietnam-Laos-Cambodia Development Triangle.
A Vietnamese delegation led by Nguyễn Minh Vũ, Deputy Director of the Consular Department under the Foreign Ministry, attended the 100th session of the International Organization for Migration Council in Switzerland from December 5th until December 7th.
This was the largest ever ministerial-level meeting of the International Organization for Migration, with the participation of more than 700 delegates from 159 member countries and observers. The 2011 World Migration Report said that the recent global economic crisis has highlighted the resilience of migration and further confirmed that human mobility forms an integral part of our globalized world. Migration is one of the ways in which the exchange of talent, services, skills, and diversity of experience is achieved. Speaking at the session, Vũ said Vietnam always attaches importance to fostering international migration as well as supporting vulnerable migrants and victims of human trafficking, especially women and children.
And that has concluded our program today. Thank you for tuning in and see you tomorrow.